Hello, dear students. I am Samir Velankar. I welcome all of you to this third video on data structure. In the previous video, we compared linked list with arrays. And we also saw what is linked list and how it appears. Now, in this video, I am going to tell you about types of linked lists. Types of linked list. The first type of linked list is known as singly linked list. Now, as the name suggests, singly linked list means every node structure will store some data and will have a pointer called next, which can point to next node. Then this node structure will also have a data and it will point to next node. And this goes on. This goes on. Now, why this type of linked list is known as singly linked list is because you can see that there is only a single link. There is only one link between two consecutive nodes. So hence this type of linked list is known as singly linked list. Also there will be a pointer called first, which we had discussed last time, and first will always point to the first. And you know the most important entity in this entire linked list is first, because only first can take you to the first node and first node will take you efficiently to the second node and so on. Now the singly linked list, as the name suggests, has only one pointer in each node. Yes, check any node for that matter, check any node. The node has only one pointer. So there can be only one link between consecutive nodes. Whereas there is another type of list called doubly linked list. Now doubly linked list is still a linked list. So it will have a node structure in which there will be some data, but there will be two pointers. Let's name the pointers as prev and next. Okay, I'll erase this bit. Not readable it is, so I will just erase this and redraw it. Okay. Now in doubly linked list also, we are going to have a node structure which stores data and there will be two pointers. Let's name the two pointers as previous and next. Now the next pointer is going to point to the next node structure which stores some data like 20. But this node will also have prev and next pointer. And the next pointer of 20 will point to the next node which may store some value like 30, and 30 will also have prev and next pointer. Let's say this is the last node, 30 is the last node, then next will be null because it is not having any next node. Now comes the fun part. The prev pointer of 30, observe the node which is storing 30 and the prev pointer. Prev pointer will point back to the previous node that was storing 20, and prev pointer of 20, watch the node which is storing 20, will point back to the node which stores 10, and the node which stores 10 having prev pointer. Note the first node, the prev pointer here will be null. Prev pointer has to be null because prev cannot point to previous node. Notice there is no previous node of this node 10. By the way, the type of linked list is known as doubly linked list because every node is having two pointers. So there is to and fro link between two consecutive nodes. We will also have a first pointer here too, and the first pointer will always point to the first node. It will store address of the first node. But here in this linked list, we will have a last pointer also, one more pointer called last, which will always point to the last node. Now this type of linked list, doubly linked list, can be traversed, can be visited from first to last or from last to first. It can be visited in both directions, to and fro. More about this you will know in detail. Entire program of doubly linked list I am going to teach in the coming videos. But that is doubly linked list. Now the third type of list that we have is a circular linked list. Now the circular linked list, as the name suggests, is still a linked list. But what we have is, we will have a node which stores 10 maybe, and it has a pointer called next. next points to the next node. Maybe the next node structure stores 20 and has a pointer called next. The next pointer now here points to the next node structure, maybe 30, and this has next. Now, for some time, imagine that this 30 is the last node. Then 30's next should be null ideally because there is no next node. But in a circular linked list, 30's next will point to the first node. So that's how this linked list becomes a circular linked list. Additionally, we will still have a first pointer, and first pointer will always point to the first node, and the last node also points back to the first node. So this kind of linked list is known as circular linked list. Usually I am saying circular linked list is built by using singly linked list. It is built by using singly linked list. As you see in the diagram drawn below, we have a singly linked list. There is only one link, but the last node is pointing back to the first node. So this becomes a circular linked list. So these are the three types of linked list that we have. And I promise that I am going to discuss programs for each type of linked list in detail in the upcoming videos. Thank you very much.